Hello, everybody, and welcome to the finale of the Remote Learning Tips with myself, Richard F. Vice Principal at Priory, and my good colleague, Jason Edwards, Assistant Principal at Priory. This will be our last Remote Learning Tips video. As you are probably aware, there's an announcement that schools will fully reopen on starting from March the 8th, and further details on that will come from Mr. Markachaz. If they haven't already come, based on the when this video is released, they will certainly come to Mr. Markachaz from Mr. Markachaz and the school very soon. So we're not going to touch base on that very much. We just want to say thank you very much to everybody who's engaged with the tips videos. We hope they've been useful. Huge thank you to the feedback that we have had in terms of people finding them useful. That was really good, because at least we know that one person watched the videos, and so many of tips that people wanted us to discuss. I'm sure you're really pleased, like we are. We are really looking forward to schools being fully reopened. We have been open because of long-term communities and key workers in school, but to be fully reopened, have all our children back at school, I'm really excited about it. I'm looking forward to being back in every single day and working with our youngsters and our great staff. That is something I'm really pleased about. As a parent, I'm really pleased that my children are going to get a chance to go back to school as well, for a number of reasons. There's more grey in my hair now due to homeschooling, which has been incredibly tough. And that's why Jason and I started the videos, because we both knew that it was challenging for us, and we're reasonably fortunate that we're trained as teachers. So I'm definitely looking forward to my children going back. They are as well. I think the social element of being with their friends and seeing their teachers and getting back into that routine and normality is really key for them. So I'm really pleased for that, and really hoping as the summer months progress on and following Mr. Johnson's roadmap, that we get to a stage where more and more things can go back to a more positive normality. So just a huge thank you from myself and Jason for your support, but also for everything you've done at home. Jason, you want to add anything?
Yeah, just briefly, thanks very much, Richard. Just to say again, thank you very much to people who have watched our videos, and I hope there's something that I've said that may have been useful or reassuring. And also just to say, reiterate what Richard is saying. We're teachers. We can't wait to be back in our classrooms with our students in the room with us, which is what it's all about. But I just want to comment on how impressed I've been by so many students during this period where since Christmas they've not been able to access their school classroom. They've had to move to this remote learning. I know that everybody's found that difficult, and that's okay. It has been a challenge, but I've really been bowled over by how well so many students have coped. They've taken it in their stride. They've shown such resilience. I've had, as a teacher from students in my group, some fantastic work uploaded, and students that have really quickly got into good new habits. And yeah, I've really been impressed by that. I think, I've got to know some of my students better, ironically, during the period they've not been in school, because I've had some such lovely interactions with students through the remote learning. And so that's been really nice. I know that all of that sort of success from our students, we're really keen to celebrate that, and I know it's underpinned as well by the support that parents and carers have obviously put in place to facilitate that. So that's been really encouraging, and it would be brilliant being back in the classroom. And we miss our students, and we're really looking forward to seeing them. But hats off to them for what they've achieved in difficult circumstances over the previous few weeks. Brilliant. Anything you'd say to wrap things up, Richard?
Well, no, I think you're absolutely spot on with that bit, Jay. I spoke to a parent this week about, obviously, concerned about their child and the progress and so forth, and we all are. That's how it is. But what I would say, and I've mentioned this in previous videos, the research from other countries who've gone through major natural disasters, Haiti, Christchurch earthquake, so forth, is that education and children's learning bounces back really, really quickly. But you're right. The two things that you really touch on there, at Christmas, we suddenly became a nation where there was online learning, remote learning, and you're right. I think everybody has dealt with it incredibly well. It is very difficult, incredibly difficult. I think it just shows that we will never replace schools where people actually go to. But it has been incredibly difficult. I think parents have been exceptional. I really do, because trying to do their own jobs and supporting us and worrying about their children as well is just amazing. I certainly know how tough that's been. So all the parents in our Priory learning, in the primary school community, fabulous. But also the children. And this is what I said to the parent in the week. I absolutely admire our children, because I can't imagine doing that when I was 15 years of age, or 13 years of age, or 12 years of age. And some of our children have obviously missed face-to-face schooling due to the last 12 months. But it will work out okay. It will come right. It will bounce back pretty quickly. And I think the next few months and years we'll see a lot more success, opportunities. We're already talking about what else we can do. Yes, the learning side of things, but also that social element, the enrichment of the curriculum, things that maybe we took for granted in the past, like being able to go out and so forth. Maybe we can do something else there. So I'm really excited, actually. I'm really excited to go back to school and build up normality. Really excited to see our students, because let's be honest, Jason, that's why we went into the job, because we wanted to work with young people and have a positive impact on young people. And but also some of the opportunities that we can start to discuss and put in place really going forward. So no, I agree with you. I think yeah, I really take my hat off to everybody in the community who's supported us and has been able to get through these difficult times. But like any good series, especially like ones on Netflix, the remote learning tips videos come to an end. Hopefully we'll never have to do these again, because normality returns and vaccinations and so forth. So I don't think there's anything else to add, really, apart from say thank you, Jay, for joining me on these videos.
Welcome.
Brilliant. And just say thank you to everyone who's watched it. And we look forward to seeing the students in school when we fully reopen in the next week or 10 days. So thanks very much for joining us, and take care, everybody. Stay safe.